King, what was it like?
What want me to do?
What was it like getting that reaction from your hometown crowd?
That was insane. There's still a lot of empty seats. We got a lot more work to do next time, but that was awesome. That's just as good as I visioned it, as I dreamed about. As I played that moment in the shower, driving home from the gym late at night, I've been in this moment time and time again, over and over in my head, and it was just as good, even better. Hearing the roar of the crowd, it was awesome. But there's still a lot of empty seats here. I got a lot more work to do to get these seats filled.
Yeah, I know the Olympic trials didn't go how you expected, but was this a blessing in disguise that you got to make your pro debut in Corpus in front of your hometown fans? Is that a blessing in disguise?
Yeah, most definitely. I get my first time in 2 years. This is my 38th fight, 37 amateur fights. This is my first pro fight in 38 fights. First time I'll get paid, so it feels pretty damn good. Most definitely, I'm ready to build off of that and just iron higher, to be able to take care of myself, to not struggle anymore, and to just be able to take care of myself and also take care of my loved ones and the people close to me as well.
Julian, do you feel like Corpus Christi took another step forward? I know you've always talked about that, how since just during your career, how this sport has become more popular in this area. Just kind of talk about what your win tonight does for that.
Yeah, most definitely. Corpus Christi has so much potential, so much beauty, so much simplicity, but it's so beautiful and so simple, and I love that Corpus is so simple. I think it's the perfect boxing city, and I think there's a lot of potential in the future to me be fighting for a world title here. And the second that tickets go on sale, they're sold out. Yeah, it's going to be a filled 10,000 deep arena, most definitely.
You talk about getting the kicks out. After being through, brutal match with him,
It's kind of hard to hear you, bro.
what do you think about your opponent? How do you feel like after just being your first pro fight and having in the 4 rounds? What do you think about your opponent?
I didn't underestimate him. I never underestimate anybody. I trained for Thomas. I really didn't know him too well. I knew he was a southpaw. I knew he was from Laredo. I knew he was 1-0. That's all I knew. And honestly, it doesn't matter because regardless who the person is, I trained for Thomas as I will train for everybody after him. I train and I fight the day of like it's a world title fight, like it's a world title on the line, like my life is on the line. So he came out when he fought just like I knew he would. And respect to him, he took some blows. He hit me a couple times, and it was a good fight. Got respect for him, and I always respect any opponent. I'm never gonna sleep or underestimate anybody. I'm gonna fight everybody. Prepare to go to war.
Julian,
When do you want to be back in the ring? And is 168, is that the weight you're going to stay at?
Well, no, we'll see. I wanna live comfortably. I wanna be strong and lean and healthy at just what my body can sit at. So I feel like I can make changes in my diet, and we'll see. We'll see what happens. That's for me and my coaches to go back and make those adjustments later on. But I felt healthy. I felt good at 160, and we'll see.
How would you grade your performance? How would you give yourself a grade on that?
I don't know, man. I feel like I'm happy with my performance. I feel like I went in there, and for my first fight, me fighting a guy who had one fight on me, he already knew the feeling of fighting in the professional ring. I feel like I handled myself well, but I feel like there's always something more to improve on, always. But I felt good. I felt confident, and I'm okay with it. And I think the crowd can agree. I think I put on a great show tonight.
It's a good performance. Congratulations and God bless.
Thank you.
Hey, Julian, it's big for being here. Listen, I just wanted to ask, how did it feel coming out, being in front of your hometown, coming out to Salina? I know it must have been like a real full-circle moment for you. How did it feel?
Yeah, man, it was awesome. I didn't get to play the full song the way I wanted to. I was crunched on time. I wanted to play a specific version to really build that energy, but it's cool. It's a dream come true. Like I said, I grew up watching WWE here, sitting in the nosebleeds, watching WWE, watching John Cena, and I grew up coming here as a kid and just being here. And the fact that I got to come and fight where, some of the people that I grew up as a child watching, John Cena, all the WWE superstars, and then some of the boxing greats have fought right where I just fought. to be able to say that I just did that tonight, it's a dream come true, and it was everything that I visioned it and dreamed of it to be. And it's special, and I want to do it over and over again. I definitely want to do this again.
Definitely cool, son.
Damn King, bro. Like, you talk about so many topics right now, and then you talked about WWE, you talked about being a child, you know, growing up here. You know, it's such an iconic spot in Texas. You know, the spot, and all that stuff. But you know, what's next? What do you want to accomplish in the next 6 months?
You know, I take it one day at a time. I try not to think too much on the future and just get caught up in it and overwhelmed in it. But I want to fight once a month, every month for the rest of the year. And I set a goal for myself in the beginning. By the end of this year, by 2025, I want to be 7-0 with 7 knockouts and prospect of the year. 2024, 2025 prospect of the year. So I want to stay active. I want to fight every 2 weeks, once a month, and I need to get paid. I need money at the end of the day. I want to get paid to take care of myself.